Get ready the next time severe weather returns. In Dayton, I'm meteorologist Kirsty Zontini, Storm Center 7.
To help you learn more about the state's Safe Room Financial Assistance Program, we've posted Kirsty's full interview on our streaming app, WHIO TV Now. That's a free download on your Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and Smart TV App Store. That was a great story by Kirsty, and if you want to hear more about her story in our latest podcast, Cloudy with a Chance of Podcast, we talked about that. So go over to your Apple iTunes store, Google Play, Stitcher, and just search Cloudy with a Chance of Podcast, and you'll find our latest episode. Turning to weather now, locally, it was a nice end to the day. Clouds broke for some sunshine this afternoon and early evening, and it was a perfect setup for Stephen Ramos in the Dayton area to capture the beautiful fountains over the Great Miami River. I always think it's very gorgeous this time of year to see that display of the fountains. All is quiet through most of the Miami Valley right now. Temperatures are still on the warmer side. We're at 78 degrees. Here's a live look out in Greenville. You might notice there's a little bit of a light breeze, but it's going to stay light and variable for the rest of the night. Live Doppler 7 radar, seeing some precipitation falling mainly in the northern Miami Valley for you. Up towards Mercer and Auglaize County, including areas such as Wapakoneta, St. Mary's, and just to the south and southeast of Salina. Not much more than locally heavy rain. As we get into the day tomorrow, though, the chances for showers and thunderstorms are going to be on the rise. For the rest of the night, we'll look at that slight chance of a passing shower or thunderstorm, and then as I mentioned, there is that better opportunity mainly tomorrow afternoon. A marginal risk across the entire Miami Valley means one or two storms later tomorrow might have the potential of becoming severe. Damaging winds and hail will be the primary threat with those storms, but the threat is on the lower end. Let me take you through Futurecast for tonight. Notice there are some hit or miss downpours around through about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Perhaps some may linger into the early part of tomorrow, there 7 a.m. Then we will go quiet until we get towards the peak heating of the day. Temperatures tomorrow are going to soar into the upper 80s. It's going to feel like the low 90s. We'll have more humidity building, and that's going to create some instability in the atmosphere. So watch what happens after 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Some showers and thunderstorms start to bubble up, but the coverage is on the lower end. And the intensity of the storms will be as well, but again, with the ingredients there, it's favorable that you might get a strong thunderstorm. We'll go quiet into the first part of Tuesday night before we ramp back up into the day on Wednesday. So for tomorrow, you might see a stray shower or thunder shower around early on. Then we'll be quiet with those clouds breaking for some sunshine at lunchtime, 83 degrees. We'll soar to nearly 90 degrees by 5 o'clock, but then we start to add in that threat for some thunderstorms. So overall tomorrow, your pool forecast, not too bad. Just watch for the afternoon with the development of those thunderstorms. And then a similar forecast for Wednesday and Thursday, as we'll see several rounds of showers and storms as well. Futurecast shows tomorrow night into the early morning hours of Wednesday. We might see a line of thunderstorms racing through the area. Should be mainly quiet by dawn Wednesday. Then the coverage and the intensity of storms starts to fire back off as we head into Wednesday afternoon with a little bit of a more widespread coverage of those scattered showers and thunderstorms through sunset on Wednesday before we bring back more thunderstorms on Thursday. It is that summer-like pattern with those highs in the upper 80s, heat indices in the 90s, and a chance for thunderstorms each day all the way through Friday. It will be sunny and hot, though, to kick off the upcoming weekend. It will feel like the 90s regardless. We'll hit 90s as we get towards Sunday with a few more storms. Tomorrow morning, meteorologist Kirsty Zontini and Jesse Mag are up with you at 4:25, and they'll be talking about the threat for storms later in the day.
All right, McCall, the state of Ohio, has changed its advertising campaign, putting more focus on Ohioans taking vacations closer to home. Usually the advertising campaign